at the main HQ. Catherine calls in for a major important meeting with the main members of the group walking down the hallway, curious as to what's going on while having casual conversation.
But seriously, think about it. Mom with black hair would be insanely sexy, huh? Just picture that. Pretty hot, right? Also, I'm loving this look. Another favorite of mine, officially. You should do it more often. I really like it.
Don't rev my engines, love, dear Lord. Your mother with black hair would be something else. But yeah, you like this look, eh? It's a main look of mine. It's actually what I looked like before I went with the short white hair you saw before. It's like the main look, if you will. It's how I looked when I got here and before I started experimenting with different appearances. Glad you like it, though. Maybe I'll do it more often then.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Keep it for now, I say. I love it. I wonder what this is all about. She asked for all of us to come here. I wonder what's up.
There you all are.
Hey, Mom. Wah! Holy shit!
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
Wait, what the fuck? Mom, is that really you? Holy shit.
Dear God, what the fuck? Since when did your mom become so much more goddamn fucking hot, Abigail? Holy fucking shit, Catherine.
Well, that's a reaction I wasn't expecting. Thank you, though. Glad you like the change. This is just the beginning, however. What you're all about to see is the next phase of all of us, the next stage, and our lives together as a unit.
The next stage, huh? As a unit? This is interesting.
Wait, Mother, is this that project you've been working on?
Yes, actually, it is. And you're all about to see the fruits of our labor. Scythe, Caliber, the works who were involved in this project for the longest time. And it's now ready. I hope you're all prepared. Otherwise, too bad. Because here you go. I present to you your brand new quarters for everything you related. I present to you what was codenamed Project 7.
And here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse.
Giant doors before them slide upwards, opening to a giant room filled with everything high-tech imaginable, from computers and terminals to weapon racks holding what looks to be brand new weapon types. The entire room is filled to the brim with different gear, lined with gadgets upon gadgets, devices upon devices, giant screens running surveillance programs, a giant main computer with several screens, and one huge screen in the middle.
Holy fucking shit! This place is huge, Catherine! Holy fuck!
Jesus Christ, Mother. This is what you've been working on this whole time? When did you start all of this? No wonder I wasn't allowed near this section, dear God, it's huge.
When the Universal War was over officially, I said we cannot have that happen again. We need to be better prepared, ready, somehow, just ready. So I pitched the idea to my higher-up. He agreed. We need to have a personal headquarters and a dedicated team for this. We were fighting Elizabeth the entire time, but it was all in the shadows. This new project was immediately shifted to focus on threats like Goliath after she landed and threatened. I vowed after the threat of Relic to try and keep us from becoming that vulnerable again. And with Goliath showing her face and becoming a more dangerous threat, it was time to step up our game.
Is that why you changed your look to this? You were hot as is before as a fucking MILF, and now you're 1,000 times hotter than you ever were. Like, what the hell, Catherine? Fuck!
Well, thank you, Zone. I really appreciate that. This change represents something very important to me personally and to the project overall. My old leather coat has been officially retired because I don't wish to wear that scar any longer. Elizabeth seems to be over, and this is a new war, and it would seem a new life is dawning. So, I decide to take this moment to start a new me as well, a new chapter, a new life in a sense. To leave behind my past and to lay it to rest. I had hung on to it for a very long time, carried that coat with me since the days of the Renge Wars. It was part of my scars. But I since decided with the defeat of Elizabeth to just leave it behind altogether. We have a new war coming, a brand new fight, and I no longer wish to carry old baggage with me. So I dyed my hair black and have some extensions in thanks to the idea I got from Kat to do this. And I guess you could say, I now look more like my daughters, which hopefully makes us closer than ever before. This is a new chapter in our lives, and this is how I decided to start it. New look. New chapter. And you could even maybe say, new way of thinking, because I will be joining you all officially on the battlefield from time to time from now on. No longer sitting on the sidelines. It will be in my own way, since I am in charge of HQ, but you'll have me at your side for sure when time comes and is needed.
Holy shit! Wait, what?
Whoa. Hold up. I didn't even know about this. Holy shit, Kat. Are you really bringing Lithia back then? Are you truly going to become the preemptive strike once again? Holy fuck.
Lithia. I've heard that name before, Kat. You became someone named that. Who is that exactly?
To become the preemptive strike again would be a different position, Scythe. In this case, Lithia comes back, yes, but not as that. But something a bit more different. I'm not aiming to prevent war this time. I'm aiming to bring aid to help win it. And to answer your question, Zone, that would actually be something no one knows around here but a few. Lithia is my middle name, and it was the alias I chose as what was the preemptive strike. A very, very long time ago, before the Renge Wars, after the fall of Catalia and the first fall of Elizabeth. Civilization grew enough again to start small towns, which grew into cities and very small nations, and it started growing more and more, to the point where they all had names fitting for countries. During that time, I was personally asked by those who had originally started this very city you stand in to help defend the New World from looming threats of the sort. The idea was to strike fear within the countries that obviously showed signs of dictatorship and, well, any signs of plotting attack or anything of the sort. I was personally asked to become a weapon because of my gene, the immortal gene. I was insanely strong and just a lot of things. So my job was to go from country to country, each that was observed and deemed a threat to peace within the world, and I was to scare the shit out of them with my prowess. In other words, if they showed signs of being enemies to us or other nations, I were to scare them one way or another. I was equipped with a giant buster sword that had an attachable spiked chain to it, was given some chainmail and light armored clothing, some specialized gear, and I had dyed my hair back then too, changed it to brown, and was even given exclusive special training by the legend and now myth, known as the White Tiger. It's one hell of a story, has one of my biggest regrets I think I've ever made personally.
Yes, and we have all told you, plenty of times, that it wasn't your fault, and to stop blaming yourself for that. Isn't that part of this new look? No more baggage? So, maybe, let that go? Yeah?
Touche, Scythe, touche. Although, my argument had always been, if I hadn't have done what I did, maybe, things wouldn't have went the way they had either.
And our argument has always been, even if you hadn't, it probably wouldn't have mattered. Point being, stop holding on to that and let it go. Jesus Christ, Kat. Some things just need to be buried.
Once again, point taken, which is why I have this new look. As you said already, no more baggage, and yes, I'm letting go of that. Though, if you're really curious about it, Zone, I'll tell you the full story later. But all of this brings me to the main point of why we are here.
Catherine walks in front of the group and looks at them.
Every last one of you are gifted in different ways. You may not shoot beams out of your eyes or fire lasers from your hands, but you're the best we've got in the field. You all have something to give to this. You range from immortal assassins with the strength of 1,000,000 to amazingly skilled and talented soldiers with great weapon talents as well as other skills. From a badass alien who's, well, I'll say it, I guess. Why not? A badass with a body that can kill and looks that can shock you honestly. Zone's strength alone in this fight is crucial, just like every last one of you. Sife's intellect with her mental powers and other abilities, to Abigail's insane prowess and strength, to Kat's talents in combat and tenacity, from Calibur's outright wit with weapons and design, to his strategic arms, from Nitrus's insane speed to her ridiculous strength, combined with Phoenix GT's inhuman build of strength alone, among other abilities and talents are well. This is just a short list of what you all bring to the table. You're all skilled and talented in the art of combat, but more so, you're seasoned. You know what you're doing, and all of you have faced these kinds of threats already. There's no one more fitting for this job than the 7 of you, standing here before me. And with that, we've come to the most important part of this whole reveal. From this day forward, you all are no longer just agents of the Forefathers' government. You are no longer under the thumb of any official head of them. Either you answer to me and only me from now on. All of your actions are a direct representation and act of me. With that being said, this is your official moment of being sanctioned. You leave your former positions as agents of the Forefathers and become members of what will be and is the single most important team that this world has and will ever see. We have only had this happen once in the entirety of Siren's past, and now it must happen again, on behalf of the Forefathers' government, and with the power given to me by them. I, Catherine Lenston, hereby officially sanction you as the new team that will protect this world with your lives. I now dub you all. Your new name you will be referred to as from this day forward. You are no longer agents, but instead, you are all now known as the Team of 7.
Then the shock when you flip it on me. So hollow, so vicious.
So, Catherine, I noticed something. After the showing and all, and your, well, delicious new look, I realize I haven't gotten to get to know you really at all. What do you say we change that?
Get to know me, huh? Well, I don't see why not, I guess. My past is kinda troubled and all over the place. But if that doesn't faze you, then sure, we can do that. I've got nothing planned as of right now. It's more so downtime than anything else. What say we do this now then, and we can talk for a while?
Sounds good to me, but one small request. If you'll have me, that is. What say we do this? Yes. But how about we make this a date together? What say you on that? Would you like that idea?
Catherine looks at her with a surprised look on her face and stares for a moment before snapping out of it.
A date, huh? I haven't been on a date in, I don't even, dear God. Well, I guess we can do that. Are you sure you wish to do that, Zone? You have several women around you already. Scythe, Kat, Abigail, Nitrous. Are you sure you want to throw me in on that dating mix?
For one, you're a MILF, and for two, you're just hot. And besides, you're a lovely person. I'd love to go on a date with you, especially if it's to get to know you more. You look beautiful with that new look. I mean, you were lovely before, and your new change. I was going to ask you to go on a date anyways, but we're here. So, why not? Besides, I wonder, you look to be wearing some tight, low-cut black jeans. Makes me curious. You have that immortal gene. Your figure is amazing. Lovely, really. Round chest and all. So that coat covers up what I'm sure is a very nice, round, nice-looking ass. So there's a lot I'd like to know about here, if that's fine with you.
You sure are blunt, as always. Well, we can try a date, sure. I can tell you a bit about me. But you're so curious about, well, my ass. If you'd like, I can just show you, and you can see it.
Catherine moves her jacket to the side and shows off her amazing figure to Zone, showing her nice, round, plump ass, having the same figure as her daughter Abigail, just as it was thought, the two sharing one hell of an amazing attractiveness, the two clearly looking hot as hell. Catherine's physique is just like Abigail's, piece for piece, thick thighs, athletic look, nice ass, round chest, the works.
Damn girl, you do have a nice ass just as I thought. And what makes it ever sweeter, you chose to wear those jeans of all things. Skin tight, low-cut black jeans, and dear Lord, do they truly compliment your figure? Holy shit.
Catherine, not used to this, smiles, almost bashfully for such a seasoned veteran in combat. She's truly, though, seemingly trying to keep it secret, is enjoying the attention she's getting.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Zone. I'm not sure how you do it, but your forwardness, I like it.
Tell me something, Catherine.
Zone walks up close to Catherine and gets face to face with her.
You seem open to the idea, but I wonder, what would you do if I, say, kissed you?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I haven't been kissed, like that anyways, in a while, so.
Zone gently takes her by the chin, caressing it, and smiles, and leans in, and kisses her gently on the lips. Catherine's eyes widening, her freezing up for a moment, but then closing her eyes gently, and hesitantly kisses back, softly. The kiss deepens slightly, and she lets it happen. It becomes an open-mouth kiss, which turns into a French kiss. Before long, it becomes a small make-out between her and Zone. Catherine actually pushing into it, more than she thought she would, the two becoming a bit more passionate with it. Before, the kiss which lasts for a hot moment, gently breaks. Catherine looking into Zone's, eyes dazed slightly, cheeks flushed just a bit.
I can see why Abigail likes you so much. Quite a way with words, and quite the kisser.
Well, I can be more than just a kiss with you if you'd like. Catherine.
Are you suggesting that you make me a wife of yours?
If you would have me? Yes. Would you be interested in sharing our love together, Catherine?
There's something you should know before I answer. I stopped having love in my life a long time ago, because I've already lost 2 families due to Elizabeth. The only survivors from that are Kat and Abigail. I have been married twice, once officially. So I haven't loved anyone in a very long time, Zone. I know you have Abigail and the others who are open to love, but I've already lost that twice.
Zone caresses her cheek, looking her deep in the eyes with a warm grin.
I can never say I understand your pain, nor can I understand feeling of your loss. But what I can say is, I know you've given up on love, that I understand. You lost it twice, and you're now scared to try it anymore. But understand, as scary as it may be, just know, Catherine, it's okay to try again.
Catherine looks down for a moment, and then looks back to Zone, and stays silent for a moment, looking into her eyes, giving deep thought before replying.
Do me a favor, Zone. From this point forward, don't call me Catherine. Not anymore.
Out of respect, then what do I call you? I understand if I've struck a nerve here, but should I just stick to captain or some form of a leadership title then? Maybe general? I must be really pushed a boundary here, and I apologize for that. We can go and talk as friends, and you can tell me your past and we'll keep it simple. Didn't mean to push this too far for you, and I'm sorry for that. We can skip the talk too if you'd like. It's perfectly fine. Actually, if you prefer, I can leave and we can just stick to a distance. That's fine too. Whatever I can do to make you more comfortable.
Well, if you wish to make me more comfortable, I would strongly advise you just call me Kat instead.
Wait, Kat? Your nickname? Why's that, may I ask? I'm curious.
Because only my loves have ever called me that. Only close ones and those who I'm with, dating or married to. So I would prefer for you to call me Kat from now on, if that's okay with you.
Is this what I think this is? Are you saying what I think you're saying?
If we're going to be together and share our love together, I'd love to have you call me by my nickname, Kat.
Well then, Kat, it is love. Shall we seal this with a kiss? And make it official then, love?
I would love to. Wouldn't have it any other way, Zone. Well, except one other way.
Something I'm sure we can arrange soon enough, love.
Well, I certainly hope so. Love.
Catherine smiles at her, and the two lean in and give a long, deep, slow kiss, having a gentle but passionate make-out moment with each other, before hearing.
So when's the wedding?
The two gently break their kiss and look back towards Abigail, Catherine giving a look, not sure how to tell, and says,
Well, wasn't expecting this.
Glad you two finally got together. First date, I assume?
Actually, was just about to go on that. Right now, after this kiss.
All right, well, I look forward to hearing about it. So, does this make Zone my wife and a second mother?
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Just asking. Would be pretty hot, honestly. Well, you two, enjoy your date. Let me know how it goes.
Love? Shall we take off then?
By all means, lead the way, my love, lead the way.